So yeah, Nikki, lunchtime with Nikki, lunchtime with Nikki, lunchtime with Fred Hinkle too. I couldn't have asked for anything better than to have lunchtime with you too. How are you guys? Some bung made a comment today. Some video I watched, everybody's saying racist, and the guy said everybody hates brown skin. And I wrote on there, I said, you know what? Hello, Hugh. I said, nobody has a problem with brown skin. I said, I've dated brown skin from Nicaragua, from the Philippines to African America. The problem isn't the skin color, it's the behavior that people exhibit. And, hey, Jeb, how are you, lady? And it blows my mind that people believe that we are prejudiced against brown skin. The Democrats have been pushing that. But I remember I was in the rec center in Wheat Ridge, Colorado. Hey, Hammer. Hey, Dana. And a Mexican guy had tattooed across his chest, proud to have brown skin. Can you imagine if I had a big tattoo, proud to have white skin? I wonder if they'd call me a racist for that. Mine's reddish, so I really can't claim the white, or the white. What do you guys all think of that? Are you afraid of brown skin? If I'm afraid of brown skin, how come I like white ladies that tan themselves in the summer? Hi, chicken. I like a tan on a woman. It's hot. I have nothing against brown skin or tan skin or darker skin or, it's not the skin. It's the sin. Yeah, nobody hates somebody for a skin color. It's Pavlov's dog, man. Ring the bell, dog salivates because he gets a cookie. When people do certain things over and over, doesn't matter what group it is. There's a stigma with white supremacists. I don't want to be around white supremacists. I don't even see them. I haven't even ran into any. They used to be big back in the day, and now they've died off. They're just not what it used to be. It's the person's personality. Just like the song, you got personality. Guy told me I was effing ignorant. I reported that. All I do was click, harassment, whatever. I just put him on hide. I'm done. He came over to my channel. I said, why don't you listen to him and tell him? Intelligent thought. And he saw my video this morning. He says, okay, Caitlyn. Bye. I don't look like Caitlyn Jenner at all. People, I tell you, when they lose an argument, they call you names. And then, as you laugh, you had the black hand in the air and the Mexican flag. And you know where that all started? Do you know what bothers me? Said, I had left a comment regarding the halftime show. I said this was a slap in the face to America. And he said, oh, sounds like you got a problem with brown-skinned people. Man, people watched the dang Super Bowl with brown-skinned people in it. Really, dude? It wasn't that Big Bunny was brown-skinned. It was problem that Big Bunny and the Glenn Beck show broke down what he was singing in Spanish. It was very hateful. Very hateful. That's right, Jeb. I wish I could bring each and every one of you to just rap on the channel like this. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Hi, Pon. How are you? Warning, if you're offended by somebody eating on YouTube, this is not a good place to be. I'm eating lunch on the fly and I want to connect with my viewers and do it live, so that's the way it is. Oh, cool, Tennessee. How are you? What are you eating? Today it's an applesauce cup, granola, veggie chips, straws, and what's left of my cashews. Got to get to the store tomorrow after work. Load up on my grub. I don't eat a lunch. I might eat those Ben's, the Uncle Ben's Jamaican jerk style red beans. Biglet. Laircia, where have you been? You know, you have been gone, and we were going to be sending out a bunch of limousines to go in Miami and cruise the streets and look for you. Welcome. Ham sandwich, sour cream chips. Oh, now that sounds good. I couldn't believe they allowed him to sing that. The worst halftime ever. Absolutely. And you got these malcontents saying, oh, Americans are racist. Hey, you want to do that show? Go do that in your country. You want to raise your flag and say how great it is? Then do it at home. Seriously. Hi, M. People kill me. Where are you on movies as sides accounts? I don't know what that means. Should have been Metallica, yeah. I agree. Hey, Shannon. This idea that I hate somebody for brown skin and that lie, the delusion of the tan skin belief is just, well, here's the thing. If the majority of the bad behavior comes from somebody with a certain hue to the skin, well, then it's called pattern recognition, right? Thank you, Shannon. I appreciate that. Some people got mad at me. I've had women leave the channel because of my stance on the protesters in Minneapolis. You can't please everybody, man. But I'm going to stand true to myself. I'm going to stand true. And I don't like it that people leave. But if they're going to vilify me and demonize me because I believe in not getting in the face of armed federal agents, what else can I say? You know, people say, well, you shouldn't be divisive. I'm not divisive. The truth is divisive. And I shouldn't talk about it? I mean, do y'all want a lollipop and a teddy bear and a safe space and a puppy? Laircia, God made diversity. But God did not make confusion. God is the author of peace. And you're only going to have peace if you have peace with God. And if you have peace with God, you can be brown, you can be green, you can be from Tahiti, you can be from Botswana, you can be from Disgusta, Georgia, like I am, and you can have harmony. That's it, you know? The devil is a liar. And the devil's got us all against each other. However, I'm going to say it again. If a person sticks their hand in the fence and keeps getting bit by a dog, how many times you got to get bit to say that that dog is not friendly? Once? 10 times? Hi, Carol. Wow, chickens, I didn't know you had Lakota Sioux blood. So you from the Dakotas? Devil kicks rocks, that's right. Hey, Jot Witch. That's right, Jot Witch. Did you all see me this morning on my live? I put on the lipstick and everything and had an absolute ball. And I thought, watch the trolls. And last night, E-Rock said in the chat, hey, Mike, why don't you do Aerosmith's Dude, You Look Like a Girl? And I thought, I don't even remember that song. I'm going to do it just to light it up. Wow. My definition of freedom isn't doing drugs and high-speed chases. being in my room and dressing sensual with lipstick and talking about conservative beliefs. I mean, what an oxymoron, right? That's awesome, Carol. Were you there? That's it. There's some underlying belief that if you're a Christian, you're supposed to be miserable. And I just don't like that. Life is hard. Why make it harder? I was so happy today when I came here to have that stand-up forklift, and I hate that dang thing. I'm getting good at it. I unloaded 3 tiers on a pallet rack high up and didn't drop anything, smash anything, crash anything. And even my supervisor said, wow, you did that well. I said, you know what? I can't deal with people, but I can deal with machinery. Once I know how to use it, I will make it sing. Hi, mister. Do I agree? What? You retracted your message, so I don't know what you asked. Oh, I saw the comments you deleted. So, mister, let me ask you this. Hey, David. Jesus wasn't white, and he wasn't black, and he wasn't Hispanic, and he wasn't African, and he wasn't Asian, and he wasn't Caucasian. He's the everlasting, eternal, immortal, unchanging God. Number one. Number two, when he came to earth in human form, housed in the mother of Mary, conceived by the Holy Spirit, he would have had Hebrew likeness. Okay? So Mediterranean. There's nothing else to be discussed on that issue. Teaching me to stand with respect. That's right, Shannon. When we're standing on the truth, we don't need to be shy or afraid. Look at the boldness of the people that are wrong. The shamelessness. They're so full of courage. Why? And we're afraid. Well, I wouldn't call them Arabic. I wouldn't call them Arabic. Hey, Simone, is that the Simone that I knew here in Augusta? Oh, you're right. You've been seeking a... When are we going to hold people accountable for their actions instead of color? Yeah, Mr. Z, absolutely. St. Mary's. Do I know you from somewhere? I know a Simone. I only know one Simone. And she's here in Augusta. I haven't talked to her in a while. She got mad at me and blocked me on Facebook for some dumb stuff a long time ago. St. Mary's, Kings Bay, I'm not familiar with that. Should I take my almond can, mix my other nuts in there, sunflower seeds, almonds, cashews. Not you. Well, that's okay. I like the name Simone. I think the name Simone is absolutely cool. Oh, that's right. Oh, I'm so stupid. Yes, Simone, now I remember you. My bad. Almonds are awesome. Yep. Cashews are the best, Mr. Thomas. Larcia, can you please tell us how you've been? What's going on? Larcia's got dark skin. I'm not afraid of her. She's got that cute little face pick, and the way her eyes look, you just want to reach up there and hug that little face of hers. Have you seen the little squirrel yet today? What's the squirrel? Smoked almonds. Oh, smoked anything. Smoked fish. But you know what? Oh, no, I've been looking at the screen. I'm looking out my windshield. I don't see him running. It's funny, though. Usually about this time of day, he comes running right in his little grove of trees on the property line of our business and the business next door. That's a trip. Hey, that was fun, Carol. Dark skin. No, Larry, see, I brought that up because somebody made a comment that we didn't like the Super Bowl because we're afraid of people with dark skin. I said, that's a lie. The halftime show, I said, if people are afraid of people with dark skin, why do they watch the Super Bowl? Huh? Shoot, I think most of the players anymore are dark skinned. That's so stupid. People say the dumbest things. I am working. I'm on lunch. But you didn't tell me where you've been. Larcia, where have you been? Why such a stranger? Hello, Valen. No, it's warm. It's actually nice. I didn't have to wear my long underwear the last 2 days. Man, it poured down here so bad yesterday. But it was just like right in this neighborhood. It poured and poured and poured. Yeah, I've got it on right now. When I first started doing it, one of the owners said, no, I like that. He thought I was dressing up for Halloween. I said, no, that ain't no costume. These things are good. I need one of you pretty ladies to come over there. I kissed my own shoulders with lipstick, but it'd be nice to have one of you with your own lipstick kiss me on the shoulders. Oh my gosh. I'd be like, I'm not washing that. Why is it that when women leave lipstick marks on us, that's so cool? I love it. Thank you, Jeb. Why are you trying to move? I spent an hour. Now, don't you hate that? I went to one of the warehouses on our 26 acres yesterday. Got the big old case forklift. Was putting stuff in a box outside the bay door. Got done. Ran it around to the other warehouse. Shoved it inside. Parked the forklift. Walking up the dirt road. I'm like, and I was even joking. I'm yelling. I see the black cloud. I said, what is that? Where did you come from? And the wind was blowing. Literally got in the building and it's just like, I'm like, wow, I got that done just in time. what's the reason you're moving? Bad landlord? Bad neighbors? Hummus, garlic hummus, that sounds good. Hey, good time, how are you? They call them veggie straws. Wow, I can actually see me looking at myself. That's scary. You just want to move. All you gotta do is get up off that chair and dance with me. I find snacking is better than binging. It replenishes my energy. And then when I get home, I eat a big old dinner. Shannon, what state are you in if you're still here? Oh, wow. I'm surrounded by cool people. Miss Bivens to the south. Shannon to the north. E-Rock to the north. Bob Rules to the east. Tanya to the north. Everybody within reasonably driving distance for me. If I ever hit the big time, I don't play lottery. I want to meet some of you all and do a live video with you. I think that'd be awesome. I've been to Houston, flew there, stayed the night there. Yes, David. Yep, Gilbert, that's right. We got D. Michelle in California. We got Jim Russell in Montana. Bobby is in Washington State. No one from Idaho. I think I had somebody from Oregon in there the other day. Oh, Jeb. If I came to Australia, that'd be a fun trip. Mormontown. Uh-oh. Hey, Ruby. How are you? Who says men can't multitask? Taking my lunch hour, eating my food, and talking to all of you at the same time. Hey, Derek. Simone, you're in, is Brunswick nice? I have not made it down there yet. I've got to hit the Georgia coast. I've got to do that. Australia, man, that'd be so cool to see kangaroos and koalas. And Jeb. Jeb, I like your hairdo, by the way. In your photo. That's good, Ruby. Well, thank you, David. I'm glad somebody does. I talk too much. I never shut up. What was criticized in my youth has become my strength as I age. There's the squirrel. Oh, got a girlfriend. Look at that. Chasing down the tree. Look at that. Oh, baby. It's not even spring yet. Calm down. Quit Twitter painting, you two. Team Michael, you're welcome, Jeb. Carol, that's funny. Chasing each other up and down the tree. Squirrels make what's called a dray. They take leaves and sticks and make a sticky, leafy nest. The mom will have 4 or more squirrels at a batch. Squirrels multiply like rabbits. Yes, Ruby, it has finally moved up. I can't give them because it varies from channel to channel. Mine is slower than most because I'm genuine. People that are big on YouTube are not going to be as honest and vulnerable and real as I am. Like, say, Benny Johnson, who's a buddy with Trump and regurgitates the news and his spin on it. Mark Dice, others, the big channels. Ruby, you have to find your shtick. You have to find your stick. You've been in my live the last couple of times, so don't think I'm not. You ghosting me, man? Miss Bivens, I'm going to have to see you in my office. I'll never be a big channel then. Chicken, you got good stuff, though. You show the outdoors, and the sad thing is the stuff that grows big out there, a lot of it's mindless crap. Look, I didn't even wash this off. Is it still there? Oh, it's faded. You can't even see it. Lipstick marks on my shoulders. I'm all right. Carol, meeting people is fun, absolutely. That'd be fun to have a YouTube convention with all my regulars. How many people would actually show up? Miss Bivens cooks good food. Have you seen her stuff? She cooks good food. I'm gonna go down there one day and we're gonna eat at Bivens' house. Wouldn't that be fun? Got it, Miss Bivens. Well, you know why I turn it off sometimes, because I get on my rant and I don't want to be interrupted. But I still show up. Self-love and calmness. Why would you hate yourself, chickens? Why? Enjoy the gift of life that God gave you to be uniquely you. Society's ruthless. That's why I like to come home and get on YouTube, because you know what? The world out there is raw. Totally raw. So, Jeb, are you, where are you in Aussie? Are you, Melbourne, Sydney, Queensland? That would be cool, David. That's right, Miss Bivens. Well said. Hi, Nicole. I forgot Nicole's from Washington, too. I said Bobby. So is Nicole. I'm addicted to veggie chips and straws. Pick a place. Wouldn't it be fun if we were all rich and we all showed up in Tahiti? And if we were all in the same place and you guys said, when are you going to go live? I'm going to be like, really? I'm here. This is lunch, Nicole. That's right. You're 3 hours behind me. See, I told you. Hey, Ryan, the West Coast has always got to play catch up every day. 3 hours behind the East Coast, man. It's always a problem. They just can't get it together. Hey, Cody. It's not dinner time yet. Yeah, if you're not working, you're still getting out of bed over there. I actually slept in this morning. I slept in until 3:30 in the morning. Lock there. What's lock? All right, don't spill it all over the seat. Yep, no daylight savings in Arizona. I agree with that. This nation needs to get rid of that mess. Hi, Miranda. Welcome. This nation needs to get... How many people, raise your hand if you all think that daylight savings times needs to go away. It's a pointless thing. I do, Derek. You're right. Nicole, do you work at the port? Hey, JK. Me. Yes. Daylight savings times needs to go away. It's purposeless. It's like having a teddy bear that sat in a rain puddle for 5 years. It's useless. What? Colette, what is that? Good morning, Colette. What is that? You came in the room with WAP. Why? Hey, Carol, take care, and I'll pray for your mom. That's some Cardi needs to get saved. Colette, you doing all right? Hey, Up, how are you? Check in. You and Colette can finally reunite. I gotta go clock in. Hey, Shannon, thank you. I didn't ask what WAP means. When did I ask that? I know what it means. I don't like it. Why would I make a song as a man by BHP, my big hard thing? Why would I do that? I don't want to hear some woman singing about her wet stuff. My rocket ship. Ride the white horse. I gotta go to work, folks. I gotta cut out. Where is that? I didn't even see that sneak in here. What was that? Somebody just failed a drug test? Not good. Miranda, we'll come back tonight. Or the imagination. Yes. Maybe tonight I'll come back rocking it. Get all the trolls stirred up. You guys have a good rest of the day. And Colette, good to see you. Yeah, now let's go back to the salt mines. Gotta get stuff done, man. Later, peeps.